Hey there. Before the podcast gets started, I just wanted to preface this by letting you know that it's a little annoying, my podcast, because my kids are interrupting. And I will tell you right off the bat that I was still a little bit high on shrooms. So I apologize for the janky podcast that you're about to hear. It's real mellow, but I do talk about the Johnny Depp trial, and that's towards the end. And what else did I want to tell you? Oh, yeah, I said that I was going to, I was basically saying Happy Mother's Day to you guys. But this is coming out on, let's see, what is today? It's Wednesday. We're now looking at 3 days past Mother's Day, so it's a little late after the fact. But anyways, I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Okay, here's the recording. Bye-bye. Welcome back to the Don't Stop Me Now podcast. I am your HIV positive host, Miss Jennifer Levon, and I'm a little high right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little high. I'm coming down from a little shrooms that I did here in my house. I feel a little bit like God. I feel like I freaking grew my own drugs. I did, and they worked, and they were amazing, and it was safe, and it was fun, and I just now feel like I want to talk about it on my podcast because, yeah, I've been talking about growing these for a while, and I finally plucked them all out, and that whole process scared the shit out of me. I wasn't sure if I was pulling them out at the right time. The whole drying process has been actually kind of hysterical because I don't have a dehydrator. They can't be in any direct sunlight, so they have to just be air dried. And I've been using my son's fan in his room while he's at school during the day. So then when he comes home, he's like, I put your mushrooms back in your closet, Mom, because he likes to use his fan on himself. He doesn't want to have a tray full of mushrooms in his room. My son's awesome. Anyways, yeah, I just thought I would come in here in my closet and tell you guys about I don't know if I want to talk about my experience because it wasn't alone, but it was fun, and they definitely worked, and yeah, I had a great time. So on with the show here. Let's see. I'm looking at my notes to see what it is I wanted to talk about. Let me do a garbage update really quick. I freaking love the compost bin. I love it. I've changed my mind on it 100%. I look forward to putting all my little food scraps in there. I feel like I'm doing something good. Something clicked. I don't know what it was. I was really annoyed by the whole thing at first because I thought it was going to be like greasy food. And, I'm not going to pour like tomato sauce in there or anything. Everything's pretty much dry. And then I hosed it out. I was not sure how it would be after they picked it up and, left it for me, but there was really not a whole lot left. There was some rice checks stuck to the bottom. Oh, I just hosed those out, and I think it was a couple carrots. I guess the rice checks got wet from, I don't remember, something was wet in there. But it's compost. It's supposed to get wet. So yeah, I guess it's all good. But anyways, I'm loving it. I'm like, I'm very anal retentive about so many things, and now this is just another thing that I've just decided to add into my life where I'm going to be super anal retentive about it. So every little food scrap I'm putting like a whole little like off to the side of the sink. I have like a little container for it. By the way, I don't know how to say this. I'm not completely there right now, like all there. Like that's why I thought it'd be fun to do this. I'm pretty much all there, but some of my sensory stuff is off right now, which is kind of crazy because I'm talking and it's like I hear my voice louder than it really is. It's just a trip. And well, it doesn't help that I'm in my closet, but everything's sounding like a lot, because yeah, when you do shrooms, the sensory is out of this world. Like, and I've talked about this in past podcasts, but it's your tongue. Oh my God. Ugh. Lips, kissing, just, yeah, all of that slobber. Oh my God. Touching, teeth and licking teeth. And you just can't stop. It's like, that's all you want to do. And that's, I'm a little late to the game here, people. I'm sorry. I did not do this in college. So I'm sure you all know, and you're like, yeah, big yawn fest for all of you. But for me, this is like, new and exciting, and I kind of love it. So anyways, I went on a tangent here. The garbage thing is awesome. So I take all that back. I love it, and I have it close to my backyard where it isn't like too hard to like get to it. So I'm like walking out there all the time, and it's like I'm making extra trips outside. I feel like I'm being more like active because I'm constantly throwing things outside in the garbage, so I feel like I'm moving more. I don't know, that's really stupid because it's like I don't know how many extra steps I'm doing, but it just feels like I'm being more like, you know, active, and I like that. So okay, garbage, good, check, done. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna be all over the place here. I talked about the guy last week, the Tinder guy who had hit me up. And, oh, my kids just got home. Gosh, dang it. Owen's coach for basketball, football. Oh, yeah. His new coach. Apparently his thing is he always says, God, is it, gosh darn it? Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Apparently he says that all the time. He's Coach Hewitt at Aptos High. Funny guy. Anyways, oh, my God. All my kids just got home. And the dog is barking. Yes, hello. Hi. I'm doing a podcast right now. Oh. Hi, you want to say hi? Here. That's Ryan. Oh, hi, Owen. You have a hat head. I know. How was it? Oh. Good. How was the boardwalk? Fun. Yeah?
Can I have one?
Oh, my sweet tart. What are these?
Oh, where are the mushrooms?
Sweet tart ribs. What mushrooms? I don't know what you're talking about. We'll talk about it after. I'm not going to just let you, like, willy-nilly take what you want. You look like were you smoking with your sister?
She was.
Yes! I can totally tell. Your eyes are stony.
Please.
Please what?
Mushrooms.
I'm not giving you them right now.
What about driving me home? When are you going to do that?
I'll drive you home in, I don't know, give me 30 minutes.
30?
You need to go home right now?
Yeah, I need to get ready for bed.
Oh my gosh. Did you smoke or did you have an edible?
I literally took 2 hits from the pen and I got high.
Oh my, poor Owen. He's around a bunch of like freaking people that are high all the time. I'm actually not high all the time, but his sisters are. Thanks.
I'm not. I barely get high ever.
Owen, you're not going to be able to fit on the, you're not going to be able to fit on that ride anymore?
Can I have the big one?
Oh no, those aren't dry yet. You can't take those.
Where's the dry one?
I'll show you. They're downstairs.
Did you take?
I took a picture of it.
Can I have that piece too?
Hold on. Yeah, here. Ryan and I are sharing, sweet tart ropes. These are the best things. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Cherry punch.
Ants.
What?
There's an ant.
Extra protein.
There's an ant on the mushrooms.
Bruh, is that in Owen's room?
No!
Oh my God.
He just sent that to me earlier.
Mom,
What? Oh my God, shush!
Look,
What?
show Joey.
Well, yeah, everything was great. I'll tell you later. I'm not gonna talk about.
I think I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm actually gay. I am.
I just showed them a very.
Can you like pause it in like 5 minutes and then we go?
Yeah. But wait, I wanted to show you what I took.
Where's the mushrooms?
That's what I took.
Friend.
It took. That's
2
what I
big
ate.
ones?
It was 2.75 grams.
How do you know?
This whole thing was like a little. It was like a little family right here. This little cluster. I ate the whole thing.
Right now. Right.
How many like versions of that will I get? Just 5 of those, or like 5?
You don't even know what you're saying right now.
That's funny, Mom, because you said that I didn't get any other than the gram I took as your guinea pig.
Huh?
Wait, where's mine though? Because you promised me some.
I will. Can I?
Wait,
I will. I will
wait,
give you
Mom,
some.
I've got literally a gram. Could I get more?
Yeah, you did. I took 2.75.
Okay,
it was
but-
way better.
Yeah. So can I get some more? Would you give me more?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna give some to Ryan and Dad.
Yeah, but it's way more fun to do it with a date. You gotta get it.
I'm not.
Go get it.
I think
Go
I'm
get
gay. So
Go get on Tinder.
after, I'm just.
Find a girl that you want to kiss, and you'll have fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Who'd you say? Who? Who'd you say? No. Tell me who you said.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't even know where I was.
Who are you talking about?
Joey just saw a dick pic that was sent to me, and that's why she was saying she thinks she's just gonna keep dating girls, start dating girls.
Not start. I started when I was on the list.
You don't like those pictures. I know most girls don't like them. I don't either, but they're just kind of fun. I lost my train of thought here. Okay. Oh yeah. Speaking of dick pics, so this guy last week that I talked about, huh?
Did you bring in the Amazon stuff? I'm sorry.
Yeah, everything's inside. It's in the car.
I'm dyeing my hair tonight.
Oh, so it's in the car because I thought everything was Ryan's.
No, there's like 4 things that are mine.
Sorry for this side distraction. Distraction. I can't talk right. Okay, I don't want to go back and edit any of this. I just want to like throw this up here. Anyways, the guy last week who I was talking about, who was super nice about when I told him about the whole clean thing and me telling him that I had HIV and all that, and he seemed really nice. Well, I don't remember what I shared towards the end of all that, but I did tell him, like, he started sending, I think he sent me a body shot. That's right. Yeah. He sent me the body shot without me asking. And then, and the picture of him doing the thing to the girl. That's right. And also the video of him doing the thing to the girl. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to see you doing something to another girl. Like, that's not hot to me. I'm sorry. It's just not. And then the next day, and he said, oh, so sorry. And he was telling me that, he didn't know. And yeah, I totally get that. It's fine. Yeah, so sorry. I said, yeah, I kind of like a little mystery. The next morning, he sends me out of nowhere a big old boner pic. And I'm like, dude, so I didn't respond. And then he sends me a video of himself stroking it. I know. I know. So I'm like, I did not ask for this. I already said I would, like, he sent me so many pictures of his body. One of them was in a tank top, and it was just it was so weird. He's in a tank top, and it's the backs, it's like the side view of, almost like if you're in another room and you're looking in a kitchen, and he's naked from the waist down. He was naked from the waist down. Like, why would you send that? And it's like his bubble butt, and like I think there was a tattoo around his leg, but I was so turned off by that with the shirt on. There was something very, ew. I don't know, like, why would you?
He's at the doctor.
Yeah, exactly. It was something dirty about it. Like, it wasn't sexy. It was like, ew.
It's like a side.
It wasn't even a wife beater tank top. It was like tan colored. I don't know, whatever. The whole thing just bothered me. But then I get the dick pic and then the stroking of the dick, and I did not respond. And I can't remember how it went down, but oh, that's right. He unmatched me on Tinder after a few hours and blocked me on the phone because I'm the bad guy. I'm the one who did something wrong. Whatever. Guys, if you're listening, girls do not want unsolicited dick pics. We do not want to watch you jerking it off. We don't care. We understand that you do that. We know you have one, but it's way hotter when you keep that shit a mystery. Don't send us videos and pictures of your big proud thing between your legs. We know you're proud of it. We would be proud of it too, but still, we don't want to see it on our phone. It's like, honestly, when you get that in your phone or on your phone and you open it up and it's right there. Ryan's like sitting here listening to me, but I think she's high. And you weren't expecting it. It honestly is like an eye rape. I mean, I feel like my eyes got raped. Like, I didn't ask for it, didn't want it, and then it was in my head. And what was I going to say? I almost wrote to him and said, dude, like, why? But instead I said nothing, and I think that probably hurt his ego a little bit. So whatever, maybe he'll learn a lesson. I don't know. The one thing I was going to say about Tinder that I don't really say all the time, or I haven't said maybe, is that even though you have pictures of people, it is still a blind date. It's a blind date. There is just no two ways about it. You cannot completely envision what this person's going to look like, sound like, walk like, mannerisms, all of that until you meet them in person. So it is truly like it's scary. You don't know if you're going to be, you've said all this stuff. Hey, you're hot. I think you're hot. And then you meet in person and maybe he's not as hot as you thought in person. So that has happened to me before. Definitely. It's very rare that you're, what's the word, Ryan? Pleasantly surprised? Yeah, that's really a rarity. I feel like the guys I find, well, I'm sort of looking for a specific type. I definitely have a type. They are young. They don't want a girlfriend. They're just looking for a good time. And that's perfect. That's all I want. I do not want anybody who's sophisticated, who has something to tell me. I don't need any advice from anybody. I like these guys that are just like, they haven't really figured out what they want in life, but they know that they like girls, and that's all I really care about. So, but yeah, it is definitely a blind date. As much as you see their photos, you are definitely going on a blind date, and it's a little scary. Yeah, I've walked into many situations where I was like, oh shit, that is not what they showed in the pictures. It's weird for me to talk with you like right there, Ryan. I'm like in my closet and she's right around the corner. Like I can just see like part of her leg. She's sitting on my counter picking. Are you picking your face? Maybe. Okay, so what did I guess, yeah, the cat's out of the bag. I had a Tinder date over here that I had met the other night. And we had a good time. And we had another good time tonight with the sharing of some drugs in my house. Just, some shrooms. It's natural, Ryan. It's all natural. And I don't even feel like, it's not like it's a bad feeling coming off it or anything. There's nothing, it's nice. There's no hangover or anything. It's just it's a really fun time. God, there was something so funny that happened that I cannot share on my podcast. But I will tell you guys later. It was very funny. Felt like I was in college again. Anyway. I am so annoyed. Okay, I'm very annoyed. A little bit annoyed. On Instagram, I can monetize my reels because they've been offering this for the last, I don't know, maybe 8 months. And so I had been doing that. I don't make much on them. I maybe make like $100 a month. Big deal. Like that's like just some extra groceries. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I've talked about this before. But anyways, that TikTok that everybody was doing with the time that I don't know if you remember that one, but it's like with the screens changing and there's a clock, like a what's that thing called, Ryan? Like the clock on the chain going back and forth. And anyways, it showed a video. I showed a picture of me when I was sick with AIDS, and then of course me now, and it was like a video of me now. I was like, this is me now. I'm healthy as fuck. But the picture of me back when I had AIDS was the one of me in the bathtub, and it was about just below collarbone up, so it's showing my shoulders. Okay, they nailed me for nudity. I showed my shoulders. I know it's a bot that picks this up, but they gave me a 1 month slap on the wrist for this, which was just so fucking annoying because there's no way to contact anybody at Instagram and say, yo, that wasn't nudity. I mean, there's guys that have their shirts off. I showed my shoulders. Like, what's the big freaking deal? Now you're going to sit there and listen to me. Now she's sitting next to me on the floor. You look like you're in ecstasy. She's got a Q-tip in her ear. There's my Devato. I always do this during Devato time. Anyway.
Also during ret need.
During ret need? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Needing to bring Ryan home.
Oh, needing to bring Ryan home. Okay, yes, I will, and very soon. But let me just go on my rant really quick. So there's no one to contact. So here's the thing that really annoyed me. I realized I was basically just shit out of luck. I'm just going to have to deal with this for like a month. Whatever. It says that they will lift this on April 28th. So on April 28th, Ryan, I put a reel up and it starts monetizing. I'm like, cool, it's working. And then 6 hours later, I get a notification from them saying, you have been banned for another month until May 29th for no apparent reason. They didn't even say why. And then it shows like 3 or 4 different videos. They all have some kind of like content guideline violation. Like, have you seen my stuff? There's nothing that I'm violating in any way. I don't know. Maybe it's not even sexual content. I mean, I don't even say anything like sexual. I mean, I'm talking about HIV, but I think I'm just talking about education in general. There's nothing that isn't, it's nothing, like kids couldn't hear it or anything. So I know it's bots that are like picking up something and they are cutting me off, but it's kind of annoying that it like went back into play and then literally 6 hours later it didn't pick anything up that I'd done wrong. It just sort of slipped back into that mode of not monetizing me.
Did that dude bring donuts over?
No, I bought those. Don't
Can
eat.
I have some?
Dude, no, those. I went to 7-Eleven to get those. These are red velvet
Can I just have a bite?
donuts that 7-Eleven has, and they
I
are.
tried so bad.
Am I saying that right? Red velvet. There's more to it.
Red velvet. No, it's red velvet.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. You can have a quarter of it.
Really?
That's all.
Okay.
Because
can you take me downstairs
those are like my Mother's Day donuts. Like I was really happy when I found 2 of them. They don't always have them at 7-Eleven. They're the best donuts ever. 7-Eleven has really good donuts. Like I'm sorry, I know Krispy Kremes are awesome and everything, but 7-Eleven has some pretty freaking amazing donuts. You know who doesn't have good donuts? Grocery stores. They don't. They all suck. Safeways suck. What? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just had one more thing to say. Yeah. I guess I'm bringing up the Instagram thing for all the people out there that feel like they have like injustices that are done to them and they don't know, there's nothing they can do about them. You're not alone. Like me too. And I can't get a hold of anybody. There's nothing I can do about it. Is it really affecting me financially? No, it's just annoying. And it's like I'm in Instagram jail again or whatever. Like I didn't even do anything wrong from the get-go, but that's it. That's life. There's things that happen that we didn't do anything wrong, but we're in trouble for it. And sometimes you just have to just live with it and be like, whatever. I wanted to just voice it on here to let people know that you're not the only one with little injustices. Me too. Even though, like I said, it doesn't really pay me anything, but it's just the point. It's just the point that I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm getting my hands slapped. So let's see. I want to get into the Johnny Depp trial, but my daughter wants me to take her home. What can I say really fast? I'm obviously seeing that it's a toxic relationship. I mean, come on. This is bad on both sides. They're abusive to each other. I don't think either party is innocent in this case. But shit, man. I mean, she destroyed his finger. If he had done that to her, he would have been put in jail. Like, I'm for sure. Like, that is crazy to me. But he didn't say anything to anybody because who's going to believe him? Because they're going to say it's, wife abuse, and no one will take his side. So I do feel bad for him in that case, but I think what I like the most about this trial is getting to hear about their private life. Like, this is insane, getting to find out how they met. Like, all the truth is out there. Hold on. What?
Okay. You see the dragon on it? You see the dragon on it?
Okay.
Okay, watch this. Press that button right there.
Okay. Is something gonna...
And it's rechargeable.
What happened? I thought it was a lighter.
It is. It's an electric lighter.
Oh.
So it can light stuff. Yeah. Owen lit a paper on fire with it.
Wow.
Cool?
You got that at the boardwalk?
No, I got it. I got it on Amazon.
Oh.
And it's rechargeable.
Okay, cool.
Because my other lighter died and I was going to kill
myself. An electric lighter?
Yeah. Isn't that cool? Look at the pink.
When did this...
I don't know, but look at the dragon on it. Look at this.
It's super cool. I'll take a picture for my Instagram.
Also, come downstairs.
I am.
Right now?
Yeah, 5 more minutes. Johnny Depp. So, okay, Amber Heard is what? Dude, I gave her you can have I told her she can have a quarter. So you can have the other quarter. I want a donut and a half. You better leave me a donut and a half. It's my goddamn Mother's Day tomorrow. Okay, I think obviously this chick is the worst with regards to acting for the jury. I mean, it's so hard to watch her. It's like, come on, girl. You haven't shed a tear. The whole sniffly nose and all of that, it's bad. But there's a guy that I was listening to on TikTok. And Nope, that's not where I was going. Something else I was going to say. Oh, interesting. I found out that they're in Virginia. Like, why of all places, why would they be in Virginia? Because Johnny wanted to be. They would like. I guess they scout out the best courts for the particular case that they have, and in Virginia, for what he's suing for. It would be more beneficial for him to be in this particular court. Apparently, she tried to have this stopped, and they said, no, you have no grounds to stand on with that, so it's going to happen in Virginia. So that's why things are looking good for him. And the TikToker, that's what I was going to say. It doesn't really matter what the jury says, because no one's going to jail, and it's really, she has $50 million to give him? I don't think so. What this is just to get the public court of appeal out there, and it's already completely clearly worked. Johnny has come out victorious, and people feel for him, and they feel that he was, basically... it's hard to say that he was abused, because I feel like it was definitely on both sides. They definitely were pretty awful to each other. But I don't know that... Well, I don't know. I was going to say I don't know that he ever hit her, but she does have a story about him kicking her on their private jet, or his private jet. By the way, she was 23 when they met, and I think he was about 40. He made some references to Bogart and Lauren Bacall, and... Anyways, I didn't realize there was such a big age difference, but she was young and impressionable, and she used to be married to a woman. That was kind of a shock, but I guess that's where the whole there was a nickname, or she used to say it too, the lesbian camp counselor or something like that. That's where that came from. But now she has a 1-year-old, and I don't know who the father is, so that's interesting. But and Johnny apparently has a girlfriend too, but that we're not hearing anything about her. And oh my God, he has not looked at her one time, not once. And that is the smartest move. Obviously these lawyers know what they're doing. They said, clearly, don't look at her, because how's that going to make her feel? She's on the stand. She's right in front of this man that she was madly in love with, who's taking her to court, and he won't even glance up and look at her one time. Not once. So he's looking down. I don't know if he's looking at a screen or something. Oops. But I find this tactic really amazing, because I know I would be so rattled by that. This is a man that I was married to, in love with. I'm in person, feet from them, and they won't even look up at me. And, she looked at him the whole time when he was on the stand. I don't think he looked over at her one time. And he always referred to her, for the most part, as Miss Heard. She has referred to him continually, Johnny, 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 Johnny. She never says Mr. Depp, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I find this just fascinating, because we're just hearing all the really nitty gritty details about their private life, and what it's like to be frickin' dating Johnny Depp. He owns his own private island in the Bahamas. Hi, can I date Johnny Depp? There's a lot of drugs, though. My God, there is a lot of drugs. They're all doing drugs it's just the norm to have a bowl of cereal in the morning and some MDMA. Is that what you call it? I didn't even know what that was. That's a brand new drug for me. I've never heard of that. Not for me, but I've never heard of it. So yeah, there's a lot of drugs going on. I don't know, whatever. I guess that's the way it is when you got a lot of money and you can have whatever you want, and you're, I don't know, living that kind of life. So it's super interesting. I've been glued to it. I have it in my ear all the time, and I think we have another 3 weeks left of this. But again, he's basically already won the public court of appeal, because am I saying that right? You know what I mean. He has won because his PR team did a fantastic job of, showing him as this man who was basically defamed by her op-ed article, and that it was done, even though he wasn't named in it, it did affect his career. Apparently, I didn't even know that. So Disney cut him from right after, 2 weeks later, I think, or something like that. I could be making that date up. But anyways, soon after the op-ed went out that she wrote, and I think it was the New York Times, where she did not name him, but she said she had been abused. He was cut from Disney, and like he said, it was like they didn't even give Captain Jack Sparrow a proper goodbye. And I'm thinking, we were at Disneyland within the last year, and he's still his Okay, one more thing. I'm going to cut this podcast short. It's going to be a little 30-minute one. When we went to Disneyland in June, the Captain Jack Sparrow was still on the ride, right? Wasn't he in both spots still?
Yeah.
Like when you're coming up the hill on the way out, he was he was still totally on. Okay. So Disney hasn't taken his character out of the ride, but apparently they cut him from the movies. And so like obviously in his career apparently tanked after this op-ed went up, and so they're just trying to get. Of course, I mean it totally worked. We can't wait to see the next movie Johnny's in. Like we all want to know what's going to happen with Johnny. Like all of Johnny's business is out there for all of us to hear about it. Everything, including her shitting on his bed. We want to know more. It's really interesting to be like a fly on the wall. A fly on the wall. Is that's what fly on the wall? Fly on the wall. And hear what has gone on between Amber and Johnny Depp. So, because we don't normally get to see all the inside gossip, do we, Ryan? All the inside conversations that go on, and the things they refer to each other as, and the little gifts they give each other, and just, the secrecy of their relationship when they first met, because he was still in his marriage, although it was like they hadn't slept in the same room in like a year or whatever, and she was also in a relationship at the time. I think she was married to the woman then, but they were filming this movie together, and he had her, if you guys haven't heard this part, because she talked about this on the stand, she went through their whole beginning, how they met, and I guess he had her in the trailer, and they had already met, and they'd had some scenes together, but they had a kissing scene, and that she said it definitely was more than just like an acting scene. There was tongue, and like she felt like it was really real, and there was like, magic. They had chemistry. But they had this moment in the trailer where he I guess he grabbed her and I don't know if he threw her back on the bed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wanting to think that happened, but he said yum. I guess he said yum to her, and I don't think they kissed, but he definitely let her know that he was hot for her. And then they had time apart, and he had, I don't know, flew somewhere and had another movie or something. I don't know, but he got in touch with her 6 months later or something. Again, I'm just completely making up time frames. I can't remember what she said, but then they met up, and they had this big, meeting for the first time, and she talks about the hotel room that they met in and how it was just amazing, and they were, it was all in secret because they couldn't let anybody know because the public would basically blame her for the split with his wife, even though it had been over for a year or whatever. So he said, you'll be the bad guys. So they were undercover constantly, traveling all over the world. This is just the stuff you see in movies, and they were living it out completely. So yeah, being with Johnny Depp is quite exciting. Private jets, islands that he owns, houses all over the world, drugs, and pretty much, and you're 23 years old. I mean, talk about that messing with your head. So, but anyway, she's a terrible actress, and she didn't cry at all. There was not one tear shed. Ryan, she's a big liar in that regard. It's just it's kind of funny to watch her. But what was that?
My dog stepped on a bee.
Your dog stepped on a bee?
That's what she said.
Oh, is that the way she said it? My dog stepped on a bee. Okay. I can't think of anything else I want to say. This is just going to be a short little podcast, and I need to get Ryan home. So, hey, I hope you guys have, for those of you that are mothers, have a great Mother's Day. And I will be back soon with more stuff. I don't really have anything else to add. Oh, somebody told me Cabanuva that it helped, the injection helped so much when they warmed up the medication to room temperature before they put it into his butt cheek, or upper hip area. He said that made a huge difference. So for anybody out there doing Cabanuva who's had any discomfort with the injections, I don't know, maybe recommend to the injector, hey, can you take it out of the refrigerator 1 hour before I come in and then give it to me, and that's what he said they did, and he said it made a big difference. So that was good information for sure. Good. All right, guys. I'm reading messages here. All right, have a great Mother's Day and a good rest of the week. Thanks for listening. Bye, guys. If you'd like to be notified for any of my upcoming podcasts, be sure to subscribe. If you'd like to help this girl out, then please rate, review, and share my show. Thanks, guys.